YouTube, what is up? It's your boy Roman here from Team Lagoon, and today I went undefeated at the local event that we had here in Northwest Arkansas at the Sweatiest Locals Bears Gaming in Northwest Arkansas, and I played a deck that they thought was dead, but it's not. So we played Tearlament with Synchron package, and yeah, we'll get right into it. But first, quick shout out to Dak for letting me use cards I needed. Shout out to Team PCD, and RIP my man CG. Every duel is for you, bro. So we'll get right in. For the monsters, we have Tearlament's Rhino Heart, 3 Tier Cash, 1 Sharon, 1 Havness, 1 Merely. Pretty standard stuff. We've got 1 Cash Terra Fenrir. That's like the new Tearlament card because it searches the other one. We have Super Spicy, 3 Beast King of the Swamp. We play him now because he's level 4. He's level 4 and water, which comes up when you're going for Toad Lines, and we need level 4s on the board. In case we hard open this, he is a Revolution Synchron, which gets us into our quote-unquote combo. 2 Rev Synchron. He's a new Tearlament name. He's good because he helps us synchro, extend our lines, and then he can also mill stuff to the graveyard. I actually had some really crazy mills off of this today, so I'll show you basically like how you can set it up. Super simple, but I'll show you why we play him, but really good. We have, for the other monsters, Keldo, Medora. Yeah, we still play these even without the mill cards because 1, they're level 4, which works great in this build, and just the shuffling with Field Spell whenever you want is like too powerful to get that pop and get stuff out the grave. 1 Destrudo for more synchro lines. If you have a 4 and Tier Cash on board, you just go with this, target the 4, and that Tier Cash gets you into Baron. Also, it's a dark. That's not the same type as the other tier names, so you can use it for Mud Dragon. Kind of same theory for Mothman Dark. That's not an Aqua, so you can use it for Mud Dragon, but also it's a level 4 that can, discard and send to grave. Shaddoll package, also darks that can get you into Mud Dragon or Winda. They're just good. They thin the deck and they put bodies in the grave. For the spells, we've got 3 Tier Field Spell, so strong. 1 Race Off, also really good, carried today. 3 Full Spiritual Goods. 3 Scream, the new Tearlament card tuning, very good because it adds not once per turn and then sends one to the graveyard, not for cost. Hit some good stuff off this today, and then just Foolish Burial. Not as powerful as it was, but I felt like, why not? Just in case we need to get to an extra fusion. And then for the traps, we have double Soliac, 1 Crime. This card's so good. I just had to play it in the main. 1 Meta Noise. This card's awesome. It's awesome to mill because you just put your Tier Cash back in your hand for when you're setting up. So yeah, this card's really good. And then Tribute Karma, you gotta play it. For the extra deck, we have Fusions, Rook, Kaleido Heart, and then for generic stuff, we've got Dragos Tapelia, Mud Dragon, Garura, Winda, thanks Dak, and then Big Grapha. Literally all these cards came up today. Yeah, I made every one of these. This into Little Knight is pretty cool. Obviously that gets you the Toad, but yeah, Winda's strong right now, so can't beat that. So real quick, just if you have a 4, I just want to show you. Oh, sorry, there's more cards. Sorry about that, guys. Typhon, Redoer, Bahamut Shark. I got ahead of myself. Totally awesome. Baron, Ancient Fairy Dragon. This is our new Synchro 8 that we're playing. Visa. Visa like Amatara. I know they might play him in, I think they play him in Vanadium. So yeah, he's good. He's Visa Starfrost on the field, which keeps all of our traps live, and he searches basically anything that lists Visa. So yeah, this card is actually nuts, super broken, and he can destroy one of your monsters, not as cost again to boost his effect. So if we have just a name laying on the board, he can just pop it. That way we can fuse, and we only play 1 link in here, and it's Little Knight. I try to make this at almost the end of every board if you can, because sometimes you just have leftover bodies, so I just make Little Knight. So yeah, I wanted to show you what I was getting into. If you have a level 4 on board, and you have tuning of Rev Synchron, you kind of just link these 2 off, or you synchro from hand, and then summon Ancient Fairy. Now, if you had Race Off in your hand or field right now, you could pop it, gain 1,000, and go get Paralino. If I have it the other way, I normally won't do that because Paralino is just too strong. I'd rather have that on the board. But you do that. This is in graveyard, so you get the mill 1 or activates effect. If it resolves, you mill 1 and then bring them back as a level 1. And then we take those, boom, Synchro, into our new level 8 guy, Big Visa. And then he can basically get you whatever you want. Usually, like if you don't have, because you might be able to get into that play before you have any like tier names. So you can search Planet if you need to. If you have a bunch of good normal summons, you can grab Scream, or if you feel like you have enough to set up, usually what I like to do off of him, just to get as many Omni Gates as possible, is I usually go for the Crime, because as long as, I go for the Crime, as long as he's on board, like I said, all your traps and spells are live, so, yeah, I like to go for Crime, just get the extra setup, because usually your end board can be pretty strong with this. So yeah, it's good. The deck was awesome. I think I built it almost as optimal as possible. I'll show you my side. I kind of just slapped it together, so take it with a grain of salt. I was called by. This was really good. People start siding the bells and whatnot against you, so you got to have this. Droll kind of hurts, but not terribly. But yeah, this card was kind of like one of the MVPs. It was really good. Got to have it. Stop Shifter. 2 Super Poly, really good in this deck, especially going second because your Super Poly targets are also part of your main extra deck, so it's like you're not changing anything. Heartbeat came up, Cyclone didn't see. Dark Hole, pretty good because it can destroy a lot of boards right now, and then like you might just randomly want to destroy your stuff. Duster, 1 Nib, like I said, just kind of throw it together. Double Bell, Triple Droll, Pank, and Volcanic Scatter Shot, which actually came up twice today, so yeah, had to do it to him. So yeah, that's it guys. Make sure to please like, subscribe, comment down below what you think about the deck profile and what you would change, because I think I'm going to play this for at least a few events. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Peace.